We out here rolling, good vibes showing. Meet the detailers, yeah, the crew be glowing. Puffing up the shine with the cleanest twist. Rolling up smooth with clean car crisp. I'm again on the street, on the move, making whips look fresh. Talking tools of the trade, putting skills to the test. From city to city, it's only right to meet the detailers. Keeping paint jobs tight, it's the detailer spotlight. Watch them finesse and who's behind the lens.
Yo, welcome viewers, it's your boy Clean Car Chris. Welcome back to the channel where it's all about car detailing with not but good vibes. Yeah man, today we're doing an episode of Meet the Detailers. We're out here in Pembroke Pines at Tints. Let's get it, baby.
Morning.
Max.
How are you, sir?
How you doing, man?
Good.
Finally.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we've been going back and forth a little bit on IG. Max was generous enough to have me come by today. He's going to give us a shop tour of Tints in Pembroke Pines, Florida.
This will start with the office here, where our customers will come in and wait while they're working on their car. So we got a comfortable work from home area. We can have you guys, work from home, study, whatever you need to do, or you can just chill back and watch some TV while we get all the magic done.
Sweet, looks super comfy. Customers can wait here too while their car or whatever is being worked on possibly.
Exactly.
Nice.
Yeah, typically people are dropping off for longer term projects like you'll see right here.
Right.
But we'll also have some waiting like for tints. So
nice.
This is our shop. We got some projects going on. You want to take a look at some of these projects?
Sure, what's going on with this Corvette right here?
So this Corvette is actually in the process of curing right now.
Okay.
We did a full front, I want to call it a track package, let's say, paint protection film. So it's got paint protection film, clear gloss on basically from this line all the way front, including the mirror caps.
Okay.
This customer actually requested to have the door pillars and the roof done as well. So that's all wrapped. It got a full ceramic coating on the whole car, including a wheel off ceramic coating. That's why you have all the wheels stacked up here. They're still curing. These wheels are face and barrels done with ceramic coating, including the calipers as well.
Awesome.
So this one's all drying up. So
is this a Stingray?
Stingray, brand new 2026. Customer spec'd out everything. It's his baby. He wants to die with this car, so we made sure we treated it super well.
You hear that? The car is the customer's baby.
Yeah.
And he carried it to Max at Tints because he knows Max takes care of all the rides the proper way, right, Max? What you got going on over here with this Tesla?
So this Tesla is getting ceramic window tinting. These Teslas are like microwaves. They get super, super hot. So we're getting a film on it that's going to block out 90% of heat and 100% of UV from all the windows.
Okay.
So it's in the process. He's shrinking the windshield right now. We got the side windows that are going to get done as well. Customer originally came in to do the back window as well, but doesn't want to get that too dark, so she'll probably come back for that right now.
And I see you have another, is this another Stingray as well?
Stingray. This is, I want to call it the shop car. This is actually my car.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I see you have the logos here.
Yeah. So those who go to Supercar Saturdays at the Hard Rock have probably seen me there.
Baby. Sweet.
Yeah.
I love the color, man. I love the black with the... What is this exact color?
It's a silver. In some lighting, it looks kind of gold. At night, when there's neon lights hitting it, it actually looks kind of blue.
I've never
cool color.
seen a Corvette with this.
Very
color.
rare.
Yeah, it looks sweet, man.
Very rare, and I love the color because it never looks dirty. So coming from someone meticulous, this car never looks dirty.
Yo, this Corvette.
We have a few things done to it, nothing major, but mainly my company stickers all over it. We wrap the calipers reflective red, so if you see what the light hitting it, you see they reflect, so that's pretty cool.
Yo, this is pretty badass,
a couple of things like that, some PPF on it.
The PPF is color PPF on it that made
this is
color?
A clear PPF.
Clear? Okay.
Yeah, just
so that's the actual color of the paint.
That's the actual color of the paint.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's just to protect it essentially.
Okay, is it ceramic coated?
Ceramic coated.
Okay, yeah, you're looking at me right. What kind of question is that? Of course it is, right?
Of course. When you ceramic coat your first car, you have to ceramic coat everything. Yeah, and this is kind of interesting one that we're working on.
Yeah, tell us about this, right? What's going on here?
This is a really good customer of mine. He brings me a lot of cars. He finally trusted me after probably 2 years. I've been telling him you need to put PPF on this car. This is a Liberty Walk GTR. So it has a wide body kit that's removed from it right now. It comes out to about here. It's on airbags, custom interior, custom titanium, carbon fiber. This is a Lamborghini color that he modified. And it's a super expensive paint job. So I've been telling him for years, we got to put PPF on this thing. So he finally trusted me to do it. And we got most of the car done. A lot of pieces are still getting stuck. They're still kind of wet there, so they're still drying. The wide body kit is literally all there on the floor. We got to do PPF on that as well, remount it. And this car's been in my shop many times already. We already did tints on it a couple times. We tinted the back lights.
Yeah, so you're familiar with it, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's been here a couple times. And every time it comes in, it stinks up the place because it's catless. So it smells pretty bad.
Take a look at the rear end. Yo, check out these tailpipes. That's pretty sweet, man. Yeah, and see all the what would you call these, fenders maybe?
Yeah, it's
Fenders.
all the custom wide body kit, the
Yeah.
fender flares that go basically mounted onto here.
Right.
One of my favorite parts of this car is this fade here they did on the paint. So this carbon fiber fades into the purple paint. So that's
Sick.
a pretty
Sick.
cool
Yeah,
effect that they
yeah, I
did.
see that now too. Yeah, thanks for pointing that
Yeah.
out. Yeah, that is pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's the type of thing, if you don't notice it, you probably won't, but then once you see it, it's just insane and you can't stop looking at it. It's all in the name. Tints is obviously our biggest service that we do.
Right.
We got tints every single day here. Sometimes we're doing 4 cars a day, sometimes we're doing 14 cars a day. That's typically summer months here. South Florida gets crazy hot. Most people go for the ceramic tint just because it blocks out all that heat from the cars.
Right.
So this is our main workstation. You'll always see a car here. Projects get filled up obviously as they come in.
Right.
This is essentially a portion of the wall that we put a piece of glass on so that we can, this is kind of like our workspace. So we got a plotter right there that will essentially machine cut all the tints. We'll transfer them over to here. And then essentially from here, we're basically gonna pull out the template. And within here, you'll see you have the actual window cut out.
Yeah, I see it
So
there, yeah.
this is like our workspace. It'll then go to the car to get shrunk. So like she's getting on there right now, we have the film getting placed on the outside of the car.
Okay.
You see how you got all these fingers right here. So the window tint won't mold to the window in that shape. So what we need to do is we're gonna get all these fingers down to the bottom. We're gonna get them shrunk, essentially with some heat, like he's doing on the windshield, heat in a
Right.
hard card or heat in your hand if you're courageous like him.
Right.
Once you got that basically cut and shrunk, molded to the window, then we're gonna go to the inside of the window. We're gonna clean it up really, really well.
Okay.
The slightest little speck of dust will show in the tint. So you
Right.
wanna make sure that you clean it up super well. We're gonna peel off the little liner right here. You'll see there's a clear portion at the top of the tint right here.
Yeah.
We're gonna peel that off
Right.
and then get it installed with some water and soap solution.
So essentially from the software over there, make, model, and it kind
Exactly.
of cuts it out for you?
Yeah, I can show you what it looks like if you'd like.
Yeah, sure.
So
Check this out.
we basically have here a system that we're gonna just punch in. So this is a 2025 Tesla Model 3.
Yeah.
So we'll just punch that in and you'll literally see all the window
Right.
cutouts come out. So this is the sides. You have your back glass. We have different ways of tinting this back glass since it's huge.
Okay.
Some customers go for a more affordable option. We'll only tint half of it.
Mm-hmm.
Most customers like that clean look, so we'll tint the whole thing. And then you got moonroof, windshield, a windshield without the mirror cutout, sun strips. You even got headlights and taillights there for PPF.
Got options.
Yeah, so you got options. I like to emphasize that we do know how to hand cut. We hand cut specific cars. Some customers really want them to be done perfectly. And to be honest, a skilled tinter will actually hand cut a window better than the machine will.
Right.
Only a skilled tinter though.
So you guys don't do the
Yeah.
old school way and the new school way
Yeah,
with
so
the technology and stuff, right?
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
a couple weeks back, we had a 72 Corvette, and the machine didn't have it. So
Okay.
we hand cut the
Hand
whole
cut
thing. Came out super nice.
Right.
But usually, all the newer cars are on there. If a new model is released, let's say for an example, the new Cadillac EVs,
Okay.
a lot of them take a while to get onto the machine for some reason. So when they first came in, we had to schedule those cars for, let's say, an extra hour because we got to hand cut everything.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
But now they're all on there. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of time for it to come in.
Right. I got to ask you,
Absolutely.
how do you get into the whole tinting, detailing
So-
industry, the game itself?
It runs in my blood. My dad had a body shop,
Okay.
so I was pretty much crawling around the body shop,
Okay.
dust all over me. I was around cars since I was probably 2-3 years old.
Okay, so it's in the blood.
So it's in the blood, and I started while I was in school. I was working. I was starting to build up kind of like a little sideline, doing car detailing, expanded into tints, into wrap, into PPF. I basically know how to do everything. Tied it into my own business at one point, and then it just kept growing.
Sweet.
My role has evolved in here a lot since I took over this business. I started basically doing everything. So I would be here at 8 in the morning and I'd leave here at 11 at night.
Right.
Once I got everything down packed and in order, I already had some staff. I trained them even better. These guys are phenomenal.
Right.
So I find myself working a little less in the shop right now and really focusing on building the business.
Okay.
you know, dealing with customers, building relationships, and my customer base is mostly word of mouth.
Awesome.
So because I provide such good customer service, I just get people bringing in their mom, their
start
sister,
talking,
their brother, their
referrals.
cousins. Everybody just keeps coming to me. So people will find us on Google, but whoever doesn't find us on Google is a referral. Here at Tints R Us, what I do like to tell people is we emphasize our quality of customer service, but also our quality of work and our prices. So you'll find it very hard to beat our prices for the quality of work we offer. You will find people that will do cheaper work, more expensive work. We're positioned right in the middle for pricing, but our quality of work, I'm not saying this just because it's my own business. Our quality of work is insane.
Right. Shout out your handles to where they can find your social media.
You can find us on Instagram. It's going to be Tints R Us SFL, so Tints R Us South Florida. And you can find us on Facebook as well, Tints R Us.
I read on your website that you also do residential, commercial window tinting as well.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, so that's a huge thing actually here in South Florida. Funny enough, you'd think you'd be doing it more in the summer when it's crazy hot here, but we've been super busy with homes recently. So as you get into October, November, the sun gets really low, goes right into your house. Your house just boils. So you'll actually see your energy bill going up. It gets super hot.
AC's running like crazy.
AC's running like crazy. AC's breaking down because it's forcing nonstop.
Right.
So we'll come in, we'll tint all the windows or just some windows depending on what the customer is looking for.
Right.
We even have a clear ceramic film that people will put on there that will still bring in the natural light. It won't give you any privacy. Really, it's just for the heat. Some people also black out their windows too on homes. It's super popular. I'd say we do a lot more homes than offices.
Okay.
Offices is pretty popular, but we'll do more like frost. You know, we'll do like a frost finish in between cubicles, stuff like that. We actually did a huge project about a year ago in Porsche of West Broward.
Okay.
We did a full frost film on all their service area.
Right there in 75 and Sheridan,
exactly.
right?
Yeah. Customers had a waiting area right stuck to the service area, and they wanted to kind of frost out some of that. So
you hear that people, Tints R Us is just not all about automotive. It's also commercial, residential tints as well. For the viewers out there who are not too knowledgeable about PPF, break it down from the basics all the way up.
Yeah, sure. So PPF can do a lot of things to your car. Basics, easiest way to explain it, it's going to give you protection from rock chips and scratches. Quickest way to explain it. Now, the breakdown bigger than that is that you're going to get a super high gloss finish that's going to stay glossy on the car for the whole time that it's on there. Car's going to be super shiny. Now, let's say you want to convert the color to something else. There is color PPF as well. Sweet. I'd say most popular for us is the clear one or matte. Some people will keep their original color and just matte it out with a matte PPF.
Right.
So you're going to get that protection. Once you peel it off, the paint is in perfect shape. Very popular on cars of, I want to say, about 45K plus. You know, cheaper cars, it does get pricey. So it's not as desired, I'd say.
Okay.
But yeah, I'd say that's a good breakdown of what you're going to get on a PPF.
All right, so if you're looking for a PPF for your ride, hit up Max, Tints R Us, Pembroke Pines. Tell us about your ceramic coating packages that you offer.
So ceramic coating packages will start with all the painted surfaces. So essentially everything besides the wheels and the windows. The wheels will be extra, the windows will be extra. Of course, we make a package price once you take everything. The benefits of ceramic coating is, I'll be honest, it's not going to give you that same protection like a PPF will.
Right.
Because it's just a coating, it's not a film.
Right.
But it's going to keep your car looking super high gloss. It makes it hydrophobic, so the car is much easier to clean when you do want to clean it.
Sure.
And it's going to make the car protected against UV.
Okay.
Typically with a ceramic coating, let's say for an example, this brand new C8 Corvette, it's black, so black paint is super hard to maintain. So we're going to do, typically on something like this, a quick paint correction of one stage is good enough, and then we'll apply the coating.
Okay.
A car that's been out there for a while will probably have to do a two-stage correction, dig a little deeper, and apply the coating. We'll usually want to include a paint correction with it, just because if you don't, you're going to protect essentially that flawed surface.
Right,
so you want to make sure the paint is in super clean, really good shape, and then coat it, so it's always going to look like that.
Yeah, the coatings adhere better to the paint too, once you polish the surface too. All right, Max, on this series of Meet the Detailers, I always like to ask whoever I'm interviewing, can you give anybody, any young aspiring detailers, entrepreneurs, anybody wanting to get into the car industry, tint-wise, PPF, ceramic coating-wise, can you give them any advice on how to start out?
Absolutely. I mean, what I always tell people is this type of work is, of course, not for everybody, but whoever really loves it will do well. So you need to love what you're doing.
Right.
Now, you never want to wake up, especially owning your own business, you never want to wake up and hate your life and not want to go to work. So
you got to have a passion for it.
Exactly. You got to have a passion for it. Like I said before, I've been in cars my whole life. I've worked other jobs. I worked in an office. I was bored. I couldn't stand sitting down all day. But owning a business, like I said, is not for anybody. You know, you got to be set up for it. You got to be ready for the challenges that life is going to throw at you.
Right.
You're going to think things are going super well, and then you'll get hit with something, and then you'll fix that, and you'll get hit with something else. That's just what it is, especially when you're starting up a business from scratch.
You got to be ready to problem solve constantly, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, a lot of people will look at me and they'll say, "Hey, that guy's so young. He's a young entrepreneur. He's so lucky. He has had everything handed to him." And I could assure you that wasn't the case. I've worked very hard. I started working at, I think I was like 8 years old. I was detailing cars in my parents' driveway.
Sweet.
I was getting their friends to come in. I was charging them like $3. I would wash their car in and out. Probably a terrible job, but you know, you grow from that. You just keep growing. And the thing is, at one point in your life, you'll have to pivot. You have to realize at some point that you cannot do everything yourself.
Right.
And as you grow, especially like myself, I grew into this bigger space. I had space for 2 cars before. Now I got space for probably 7 or 8 cars.
Right.
I had to start delegating more. You
Right.
have no choice.
Start
or else
hiring a team
you're going to
and
go
so forth, right?
absolutely crazy.
Yeah. How has it been like getting your team together, you know, hiring staff, getting the right people on board?
I can say I'm lucky, but I do treat my people well.
Okay.
I've had my head tinter here. He's been with me for a long time, and he's kind of like my backbone. So I have a lot of extra people that will come in and out as we need them.
Okay.
But you need to have yourself someone trusted. Like
What's his name?
Daniel.
And what's the lady's name?
Sandra.
Shout out to Daniel and Sandra,
Yeah.
right? Doing an awesome job there.
Yeah,
man.
so I have my tinters here every single day. I can trust these guys. I know that I can leave my business for a few hours, maybe a day or two, maybe even a week if I want to get out somewhere.
Right.
And I can have the operations running. But what I will tell you is you're always going to be connected somewhere. You're always going to be connected somewhere. You're always going to be watching your cameras. You're always going to be just thinking about what's going on at the shop. So once again, it's an environment you have to like.
Right.
Because if that type of stress will annoy you, you won't do well in this type of industry.
I hear that, you know, it goes back to a lot of people say, you know, I want to be my own boss, but they don't really realize what it takes.
Exactly.
You know, you're really actually going to be working more. You're going to be working 24/7,
Oh,
solving
yeah.
problems,
Oh yeah.
dealing with
yeah.
customer client issues,
Yeah.
all that, right? They don't
I can
think
tell
it's,
you a 9 to 5 is much easier than this.
Of course, because you just clock in, clock out, and then when you're done, you're done. You go about your business. But when you have a business, oh boy, especially a business of this size.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I'm happy where we are, but I know that we'll probably outgrow this space eventually too.
Okay, sweet.
I know when I first signed the lease for this space, I was intimidated. I said, how are we going to fill up this shop? And the same week, I had the whole shop full.
Nice.
And it's just been full ever since. So sometimes you'll have bottlenecks in life, whether it be your staff, whether it be your space, whether it be yourself, maybe you're having a particular challenge you can't deal with. So you're always going to have to find ways to overcome that. And maybe it might be getting a bigger space. Maybe it might be hiring more people. Maybe it might be firing bad people and hiring good people. You don't know where it'll come to.
We out here rolling, good vibes showing. Meet the detailers, yeah, the crew be glowing. Buffing up the shine with the cleanest twist. Rolling up smooth with clean car crisp. I'm again on the street, on the move, making whips look fresh. Talking tools of the trade, putting skills to the test. From city to city, it's only right to meet the detailers. Keeping paint jobs tight, it's the detailer spotlight. Watch them finesse and who's behind the lens. Clean car crisp.
So Max, you just pulling in this M4 competition here?
Yes, sir.
What's this in for?
This is in for full ceramic tints. This is another long-time customer of mine. Probably brought 5-6 cars.
Okay,
He's
sweet.
getting 15% ceramic tints on the sides and back and a 50 on the windshield. So it's going to be a nice dark look, but not exaggerated.
Right. You don't see that, my people. Max is busy, so you don't know we're going to wrap this video up. Thank you very much for having me.
Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
Take care.
You don't know, guys, every Wednesday, 4 p.m., make sure you like, share, subscribe. Meet the detailers, baby. That's what it's all about. That's the vibe.